Rejecting not the way of awareness. Rejecting the mind will not lead to awareness. Also, clinging to awareness cannot become the way. You have to understand the mind. Mind is very useful mechanism. It helps you to express and manifest all that is within you flowering. Certainly the mind has not to be rejected at all. If you reject it, it will remain. Rejection means repression. And awareness is total acceptability. Anything rejected never leaves you. It simply moves from conscious layer to the unconscious one, from lighted part of your being to the dark layers where you cannot face it. And eventually, you become oblivious of it, but it is there, more alive than ever. It is better to face the enemy than to keep the enemy at the back. That is far more dangerous. Then he can attack any moment and you will not even know. And I have not told you to reject the mind. Mind is a beautiful mechanism. Indeed, it is one of the miracles of existence. Man has not been able yet to make anything comparable to human mind. Even the most sophisticated computers are nothing compared to human mind. A single human mind can contain all the libraries of the world. Its capabilities are almost unbounded. But it is a machine. It is not you. You get identified with it. It is wrong. To make it your master is wrong. Also to be guided by it is wrong. But to be the master and the guide is perfectly right. When you allow the mind as a servant, it is of tremendous value. So do not reject it. To reject it will impoverish you instead of enriching you. I am not against the mind. I am totally in favor of transcending it instead. And if you reject, you cannot transcend. Use it as a stepping stone. It all depends on you. You can make it a hindrance. If you start thinking that the mind has to be rejected, denied and destroyed. Or you can make it a stepping stone if you accept it. If you try to understand it. In the very effort of understanding it, transcendence happens. You go beyond it. You become a witness. But never cling to awareness. Clinging is bound to happen. If you reject the mind, then you need something to cling to. And you will start clinging to awareness. And clinging is nothing but mind functioning from the back door. Clinging is again a process of the mind. But that is bound to happen to people who reject and repress. The question is of transformation. The mind has to be used rightly. If you learn the art of using the mind correctly, then there will be no clinging to awareness. Otherwise, afraid of the mind, that it may come back, you will cling to awareness. Remember, in clinging, it has already come back. It is already there. Clinging is mind. Non-clinging is intrinsic to awareness. You cannot cling to awareness. If you cling, it is just mind phenomena. Your awareness too is just a pseudo thing created by the mind because you are asking too much for it. It is false, utterly false. If you have to cling to awareness, then it is false. Neither reject the mind nor cling to awareness. The moment you accept the mind, something happens spontaneously. Awareness is born in you, not by rejecting the mind. Then awareness becomes the master and mind becomes the servant, a useful, a beautiful mechanism that can be used in many